The MEA, Ministry of External Affairs, is addressing a press conference, crucially, over the Prime Minister's visit to Brunei and Singapore. Let's cut across live to it.
Secretary East, Shri Jaideep Mazumdar, and we are also joined by Shri Ashish Sinha, who is Joint Secretary South in the Ministry of External Affairs. With that, I invite Secretary East to make his opening remarks, and thereafter we'll take questions from you. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Randhir, and a very good morning to all of you. As you know, Prime Minister is undertaking a visit to Brunei and to Singapore. He is travelling to Brunei at the invitation of His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassan Al Bolkiah, and the visit is scheduled for 3rd and 4th of September, and after that he will travel to Singapore at the invitation of His Excellency Mr. Lawrence Wong, the Prime Minister of Singapore, and that visit will be over 4th and 5th of September. Let us take up the Brunei leg first. This will be the first ever bilateral visit by an Indian Prime Minister to Brunei, and it coincides with the 40th anniversary of establishment of diplomatic ties between our two countries this year. Some of you may recall that His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassan Al Bolkiah paid state visits to India in 1992 and in 2008, and he also attended the ASEAN-India commemorative summits in 2012 and in 2018. In the last visit, he was also chief guest for our Republic Day along with other ASEAN leaders. During the visit, Prime Minister will engage in bilateral discussions on all aspects of our bilateral relations and cooperation with Brunei, and also explore new areas for cooperation. As you know, we share a very warm and friendly relationship with Brunei, and our engagements cover multiple areas such as defense, trade and investment, energy, space technology, health, capacity building, culture, and vibrant people-to-people exchanges. The Indian diaspora in Brunei is about 14,000, and they comprise a substantial number of doctors and teachers in Brunei who have earned goodwill and respect for their contributions to Brunei economy and society. We have received valuable support from Brunei in our space program. We have 3 MOUs with Brunei in this area. We have established a telemetry tracking and command station in Brunei in 2000, and this tracks and monitors all our eastward launches of satellites and satellite launch vehicles. Defense is another important pillar in our bilateral cooperation. We have an MOU on defense which was signed in 2016 and has since been renewed in 2021. It provides a framework for our collaboration that covers regular exchanges at high levels, naval and coast guard ship exchange visits, training and joint exercises, and participation in each other's exhibitions. We are also working towards establishing a joint working group for cooperation in the area of defense. Brunei is an important partner for India's Act East policy and our vision for the Indo-Pacific, and as we mark a decade of our Act East policy this year, the visit assumes additional significance. Brunei has been our country coordinator in ASEAN from 2012 to 2015 and played a key role in our further engagements with ASEAN and continues to do so today. Now, let's move on to the visit to Singapore. Prime Minister is visiting Singapore after nearly 6 years. In fact, his last visit to Singapore was in his first term as Prime Minister, and an early visit during his 3rd term is something that is particularly welcomed by the Singaporean side, and also this is at the time when a new leader in Singapore, in His Excellency Prime Minister Lawrence Wong, has just taken over, and this is an opportune time to set the stage for the next stage of our vibrant bilateral relationship. Our ties have evolved, and we have a dynamic strategic partnership encompassing diverse areas, from our shared history and people-to-people ties, which form an important link between us. Our trade and investment flows have shown a steady growth. We have robust defense cooperation and growing exchanges in culture and education. And we have identified new anchors of our partnership under the India-Singapore Ministerial Roundtable Framework.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.